just a couple of interesting statistics. 1.02 billion, that's billion, people receive less than adequate food intake per day for basic human growth and development. Just think about that for a minute. 1.2 billion people are starving every day. Every day, 16,000 children die every day due to hunger-related illnesses. 3.5 million people die every day due to water-related issues. In other words, the water's not clean or they don't have enough for hydration. 3.5 million people. 84% of these are children. 98% of these deaths occur in developing worlds. Approximately 1 in 8 people lack access to safe water. And now there's an industry around it. So people in slums pay 5 to 10 times more money to buy their water. That's the lower economic groups pay because it's become a commodity, it's become a trade. Now this was interesting. Over 50% of water projects fail. So anyone that, people who make a difference, give money, they're not being followed up. Less than 5% of water initiatives are visited, and less than 1% have any long-term monitoring. In other words, you can put a whole heap of money into something and we don't really know if it's making a difference at all because it's not monitored and it's not followed up. Okay, and the last one, education. 1 in 5 adults cannot read or write. 70% of illiterate people, which is 1 in 5, are female. And with relation to the feminine aspect, there's a social pressure in some countries where women are threatened with extreme physical violence or harm if they attempt to educate themselves, and that's due to deep-rooted spiritual and religious beliefs. It's interesting that we can be, practicing love and light, and we can be on a spiritual path, and yet the state of the actual planet that we live on is just totally out of balance. As humans, we've become conditioned to deny what we feel, to deny our emotions. So how can we possibly feel the whole? How can we possibly feel what's actually happening? The path for us is to start connecting back into our own emotional body. For me, everything that I've actually done that's involved my mind and my will, like I'm going to do this, I'm going to put all of my will into it, it's come to nothing, or it's become a mess, or it's become chaotic. Everything that I've dreamed and imagined about has actually happened with zero effort on my behalf. The reason why I think this is happening is because we're actually, when we work with intent, we're enlisting the support of spirit and spirit, the celestial realms, which is always available and they're always connected to us. So it brings me to the second point, which is as a society we feel that we're separate from each other. We have a fight with our partner and we go into deep feelings of disconnection and separation. It's a conditioning. It's not real. It feels real because of suppressed emotions, but it's actually not real. And because of this idea of separation, we develop multi-corporations that say, got to win, got to succeed, and it doesn't matter how many heads and hearts we tread on to manifest, we're going to do business that way. So basically the whole structure is based on the idea that we're not connected and that we're separate. Separation is an illusion, and as I open more fully to the reality of existence, I make more and more personal connections with people and divine beings. We are not and never were alone. So, my intention, with the help of my little book, to make a measurable and significant difference on the planet to enhance the lives of people in need. I'll say it again. To make a measurable and significant difference on the planet to enhance the lives of people in need. Thank you. Yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep you updated on that on the website, and and through the book. On the back page of the book there is a suggestions page. If anybody has anything that they feel passionate about, this year I'm donating 10% of all the profits to a worthy cause of people in need. Now that could be people in third world countries, but it could also be people right here in this local community whose house has just burnt down, or it's real. So whatever you feel, go to the website and there'll be about 10-15 grand available for people in need, and then that'll be documented in next year's book. So I really urge you, if I don't have your participation, then I haven't got time to keep connected with everybody's needs. So I really need you to tell me what's needed. And now we're going to sing a song.
If it